Hey everyone, Will from All Electric back again with another video, and today we're taking a look at the fifth wheel Torrent. In this video, you're going to get my complete review of this e-bike after testing it out for several weeks. Let's jump right in. Let's start by going over the controls of this e-bike. On the left-hand side, you have a pretty standard hand grip here, nothing special, and standard brakes, no hydraulic brakes here. So this is your front brake here on the left-hand side, and then you have your center display, which is a very cheap, inexpensive display, but does the trick. They use the power button and the M button here as the up and down, and there's 3 modes of pedal assist. To turn on the headlight, you simply double tap the top button. The headlight is integrated here, as you can see, and it is rather bright. While we're here at the front tire, you can see that there is a front fork suspension. No other branding that I can see on here in terms of who made this front suspension other than Mountain, which is pretty cheesy. No integrated taillight here in the rear. You do get a battery-powered taillight that they do send you with this e-bike. Also, the front and rear fenders are plastic, but they do the trick. Now, nothing in the center, and over here on this right side, you do have your shifter, which is pretty standard shifter, your rear brake, again, your standard hand grip, and your throttle. The throttle does not work from zero. So most e-bikes now do have a throttle that will work from zero, but this one will not work from zero. So I am in a pedal assist mode right here. I am in pedal assist 3, as you can see right there, and the throttle will not work from zero. Before we ride here, I want to say that this is one of my pain points of the e-bike. Why did they put the kickstand here instead of like most other e-bikes do? They put it back here. That way it doesn't interfere with the crankset. If you move this around at all, your crankset is going to run into this kickstand, and then you will no longer be able to push it back because you can see that the crankset is stuck on the kickstand. So definitely a design improvement there. Looking at the whole bike, this thing is pretty stylish, although I wish the front and rear fenders were a little bit more integrated in the bike. I do kind of get the mountain bike style that they were going for here. I also like that the battery is integrated into the frame here, and then this is also a torque sensor here on this crankset. Now, before we get too far away from the top of the bike, this is the seat that is provided with the e-bike, and I will say it is extremely uncomfortable. If you plan on riding this e-bike on any sort of lengthy trip, I suggest buying a new seat. You can see just how thin it is. It's almost like sitting on some really small piece of cardboard. A 500 watt rear hub motor here, 7 gears in the rear and 1 in the front. Very standard here. I do like that they included all black pedals here, but nothing to write home about. Really standard equipment. Out of the box, it did shift just fine for me. It's definitely really nice to see that. Some meaty mountain bike tires on here, but I don't think they are puncture resistant. The sidewalls seem very thin. Now, there is a larger battery pack in here, and I'm glad that they have a larger battery pack because this thing is so heavy. If you get stuck out, especially on an incline, you're gonna have a really hard time pedaling this bike because it is so heavy compared to other e-bikes that I have tested. Now, in terms of price right now on their website, it is $1,099, and that is probably the most I would ever spend on this e-bike because of the cheaper components that are on this bike. Now, this is my first review of any fifth wheel bike, and so far I think that you get a decent bike for the price. Now, I do think there are some other comparable options out there, and if you are interested in some other options, I'd have a whole playlist of all the e-bikes that I have tested, and there are some other options in this price point that might suit your needs better. All right, there you have it. That is my full review of this e-bike. If you want to pick up one of these, click the affiliate link right below the like button. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Thanks so much for watching. Share this video with a friend, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. As always, I will catch you guys in the next one. See ya.